Let's start by having our X-ray room sterilized with barriers including our X-ray unit or our PID. Let's place our thyroid colored lead apron on our patient to protect their organs and their thyroid from exposure to radiation. Let's turn on our console and adjust our settings to 16. Now let's start by placing our gloves on for our personal protection before our hands touch patient's mouth and teeth. Let's adjust our rings before we take the bite wing. I will be demonstrating a simple bite wing. Everything in the dentistry is color coded, as well as yellow for posterior and blue for anterior. Make sure that the rings are lined up and everything is correct. Now, taking our bite block or digital bite block, now we are going to place it on the flap of the ring, and let's make sure the cord faces away from the patient's mouth so that we can avoid a gag reflex. Let's go ahead and place the seating to the third molar. Let's make sure that the ring is adjusted correctly onto the third molar before the patient bites down. Now we're going to ask patient please bite. As they bite, let's take our X-ray with our PID. Let's start by grabbing our X-ray unit and follow by aligning the PID to the circular guide. The circular guide will guide us to take our perfect X-rays. So when taking our X-rays, we want to make sure that we go behind a lead wall to protect ourselves from radiation exposure. Now, when we take our X-rays, we want to make sure that the patient's okay. Once they're okay, we can go ahead and proceed to the X-ray. Let's take the handle, press the button, hold until the beep goes long. Now you're in the clear. Now, let's grab our X-ray unit and our PID and proceed on taking the X-ray and the film. We want to ask our patient to open. Please open. Once they do that, let's go ahead and place the snap array on the third molars, just like our bite wings. Now that we have placed our snap array onto the third molars, we will ask the patient to bite. Please bite. Now, the snap array is just like the rings, but different because the snap array is more comfortable to the patient's mouth. And it takes practice to use because it doesn't provide a guideline angulation where to take our X-rays. Within seconds, the X-ray populates onto the computer screen within seconds. So we are able to see the X-ray of the patient. Now, an FMX is a full mouth X-ray series. Now, the X-ray series comes with little packets where you can place your films into the dividers, and this is usually known for conventional X-rays. And this is known as digital imaging. Digital provides us with a faster, most efficient way of taking X-rays. Makes a simple mistake faster to correct. Unlike conventional films, we really don't get to see our mistakes until 10 to 15 minutes or maybe even quite longer until they get processed on the processor and they are placed into the film view box in a dark room. Then we can see them. By doing this, these are the purposes and ways of digital imaging X-rays.
Will you sit down, please?